Well, crowd, I think we're all in agreement. No one has said we should leave it closed, so let's open this fucker.
We're doing it. Let's open.
Yeah, CJ.
Let's open it. We need to get everyone out of here. Agreed. And we can. Agreed. Oh, God.
Do you want me to do.
Agreed. And we can confirm once and for all that the talk of a disaster was nonsense.
What? Escape hatch opened.
I guess it's not for the whole dome. Hashtag suddenly dicks. No matter. No matter. All we need to do is go and get a look outside. Just having the hatch open is better. Anyway, in case there really is a storm or something out there.
The escape hatch will close automatically in 15 minutes. To reopen it, please reboot and try again.
It closes on its own? That seems like a risky design. 15 minutes isn't enough to get everyone out. Let's go out and take a look before it closes. We're going outside again, Mr. Nanaki. If it's safe, we'll organize an evacuation of the gym. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll come too.
Welcome back, Landar. Indeed, the plot thickens.
Yeah. Suzaki, Doctor, Uh, what will you two do? Well, I don't have any more business here. I shall return to the lab. Leaving Filmuta alone with another man would hardly be gentlemanly, so I'll go with the doctor.
Oh, Yuya.
Well then, let's go, Kawari Shigani. Very well. Yep. Where's the hatch? Have you eyes or pickled onion? Right there. The hatch right above the ground is open. Looks like the control panel worked. I think everybody should be able to fly up to that. It's a little narrow, so we'll have to go 2 or 3 at a time. But outside, yeah, it's perfectly clear. We can only see the sky, but there is no storm or gale. Nothing but the same calm autumn sky from this morning. No earthquake and no typhoon. The announcement video was a fake. I think it's safest to assume that the whole thing was a lie. I am curious about the state of things out there, but the door closes on its own, so we had best think carefully before going out. We can't see the city at all. We don't really know what's going out there, if anything. But I think if there really is no disaster, and this is some plot surrounding Duck's death, then we need more clues. I'll go Are you sure? We have no guarantee that it's safe out there? It isn't safe here either.
Look, the hatch is open. It is. We can go home.
No, you're supposed to be in the gym. You shouldn't go out yet.
Like heck, we're sticking around with nothing but that bogus explanation from earlier. I can't wait any longer. I'm going out. Fluff, 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 fluff.
Wait! Come back. Come back at once. We don't know if it's safe out there yet.
Did I hear a gunshot? Gah!
A gunshot? We have to go help him. Calm down, Kawara. You've only got yourself shot as well. But... As if to laugh at my shock, the hatch gives an unpleasant rumble and swings shut. Hey, Chicken Soup!
Hi, Chicken Soup. We're both the real duck.
The one mostly talking via the Suddenly Ducks in text chat things is me, though. Oh, there you go. Now you know.
He was shot.
He was shot. As soon as he went out, someone on the other side shot him. It's not a natural disaster. If we go out, we get killed. Why?
The Hawk Party.
And fourth class.
We're good.
So how are we doing? Yeah, we're doing very good. Thank you very much. I don't think this is going to be done until at least 11. So chances are we're not doing Whiplash tonight. We're finishing this game.
Yeah. We had no idea.
Bermuda's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. Students gathered without explanation in the gym. The headmaster appears on screen and announces an emergency situation, then turns up dead. The grey dome enclosing the school. The scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in a sealed-off building. And now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. We're friends.
Countries.
Yeah, she lives in Iceland. I live in the UK. We met over the internet. Now we stream together. Together we are Wild Stallion. No, it's Suddenly Duck. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped him. There was nothing we could do that we didn't. Kawara, the last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. Yeah, it probably is, Yoda. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We can't explain to them after we've figured out. We can explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance at escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school.
Not gonna help you get out safely, though.
Where shall we go next? Let's go back to the maintenance office.
Mr. 1 might have that file open.
Very well.
We return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. 1. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit.
Our worst predictions? Do you know something?
We can predict things without knowing that they will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one.
I've been wondering for a while. Mr. 1, are you really just a maintenance worker?
An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduced myself properly. I am a robot. Do what I say. Leon J.B.
What?
Or Le1 Javbird.
Justin Bieber? No.
I am Le1 JB, one of the great soaring wings of the Dove Party, S-Class agent. Pleased to meet you.
The Dove Party? He looks like a cockatiel to me.
The perfect disguise.
I've heard of this Dove Party, the secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans, correct?
You are well informed, young one.
It's a noble's duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There are two schools of thought driving the policy of today. The Dove Party, who believe we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party, who believe we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars of humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together?
Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are still many disagreements between birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, and so I was dispatched to investigate. And what we feared would happen has happened.
Wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with sent pigeonations?
Exterminate.
It seems hard to believe this school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. It even welcomes ducks as a representative.
I cannot confirm or deny it, but there are a growing number of hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions.
Oh, you got it open? Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside.
The human representative. To help humans and birds advance hand in feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human in the school, starting in the year 2187. They will be the human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we must nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza. When making our selection, we will pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to Sumatera influenza.
The human representative, this is talking about duck, no matter how we look at it. 2187? That's when we enrolled here? Come on, let's read the rest.
The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated.
If Vilmuda is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all. And the important part is the final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Vilmuda, the representative of humanity, then the entire school takes the blame. So it would seem they trap us in here to give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will open in a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous.
Ho 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 ho.
It's not humorous at all. So, this was the true face of her enrollment here. I rather think that this whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start.
Indeed, things here go deeper than we ever realized. As you know, this school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichiju Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pigeonations extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus, like a Sumatera influenza. We have had information about this document for some time. It is real.
It's kind of hard to take all this in at once. Just to make sure. For 12 hours, the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then, when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight.
And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin.
The student who got shot when he flew out the hatch, there are already humans waiting out there with guns. She was discovered this morning and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but when the death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago. Yeah, that's right at the start of second period. Around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 p.m. before we're all killed.
I am doing the dude's voice from South Park. Thin out their numbers.
You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even after watching somebody get shot. Stay calm, Kawara. Remain calm. Do not worry about what's gone wrong. And you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decided to tangle with a Lebel. Keep saying that over and over again. What time is it, Mr. Leone?
Just past 2.
We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours? We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way. My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation. You're very decisive, Sakuya.
That's hot.
I'm glad you're here. Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara. I'm not. I mean
it.
We found a connection between Filmuta's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth.
This is Ryuto. Oh. We'd better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You are a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees. Don't miss the forest for the trees? Sakuya, there's one more file.
Operation Hatoful? What is that? What is that? I don't know. That's what it says on here. The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate. I don't feel like it has anything hopeful anyway. That's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document, though.
Operation Hatoful is a friendly name?
Stupid Japanese. Look, it's spelt hurtful. What? Whoa, is it? It is. I thought Hatoful just meant heartful. I suspect that we will find many of the things to come quite hurtful. Right. It was probably something important, given that it was locked in a locked file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history. It used to be a brothel.
The school's history? At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Dux died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape. Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself. Hate itchy balls, Jim. What the hell? I don't want to suspect an elder, but I think it looks that way. Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records. Right, let's look at the school's documents then.
I'm not the only Dove agent in this school. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen. Thin out their numbers. Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Let's write in our notes. Okay, we've saved the game, and I think we're not even anywhere near the end of this. This is a huge thing we didn't realize we're getting into, and it's late.
Yeah, so we're going to be calling it here for tonight, but we will continue this. Do you know if Shadowrun is tomorrow?
Shadowrun should be tomorrow, but you know, anything can happen.
Things might happen. So, catch us here again tomorrow, and we'll be playing Shadowrun, the pen and paper role-playing game. However, if that does not happen, we'll probably be finishing this off.
Exactly.
So,
see you here tomorrow,
thanks for coming along, guys. Been a pleasure. Bye-bye.